Alright, hey guys, thanks for joining me again. Jumping back in Novus Inceptio. This time, what we're going to do, we're going to find an anomaly, and we're going to try to explore an anomaly. First off, last time we completed our mining stations, so we're going to go ahead and gather our resources from those. So this one I got grass, cotton, algae, leaves, reed, and some palm leaves. Go ahead and take all of those. We'll run over here to our lumber mill. Go ahead and take those as well. Station is damaged. So I need to repair. Try to repair it again. I guess because it has been a while since I logged in, and everything does take damage over time. I did notice my trees and things that I had planted last time are fully grown. Go ahead and repair my alchemy station here as well and get it started harvesting something. Alright, so this is the quarry. So I collected a little bit of clay from the quarry. And then our mining station. Collected some raw iron ore and some graphite. Two repairs on that one as well. Have it start harvesting some iron, and I need to go set up the quarry to harvest something as well. Forgot to click on anything on this one. We'll have it work on sand this time. And it looks like my beginner's pickaxe is almost broken, so I'm gonna craft a new beginner's pickaxe before we get started. Looks like I need to make some twine. Just make it out of leaves. Make about 10 of those. And I just needed one twine. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna make an iron pickaxe. I do have some T1 iron. which should mean it technically should last a little bit longer. Okay, so it's in my inventory. Now we just need to find an anomaly, and it looks like we have one spawned right there in front of us, so it shouldn't take too long. Now if you notice, my shield looks a little different. They did do a patch where they kind of changed the art on some of the items, and shields were one of them that received an overhaul. That's what it looks like. So the thing with anomalies is you usually don't know what you're getting until you go through the anomaly, from what I've been able to tell. So we'll see what we get. And we got the desert, so we're immediately teleported to the desert. The thing with anomalies is they're great for resource harvesting. This one is especially abundant in iron and ore, so it has a lot of iron, tin, and copper. You get a lot of palm leaves from here as well. And we're going to start off with some combat. Got a scorpion here. We'll switch. Well, we've got 4 scorpions, so I don't want all 4 at one time. I just want one. If I got all 4, chances are I would end up dying. So we're going to try to just get this one right here. Now when you do the right mouse and block, you can't actually move. And it's looking like I'm probably going to die from this. They changed combat up a little bit. It is, combat is much more difficult. Just like I have a shield, but it's not blocking anything. Used to, it would always block. Let's see if I can just do this. You notice my sword only does 1 health damage to the enemy. Just keep doing this until we... It's kind of cheap, but these little scorpions have a lot more health than what I was expecting them to have. Before the patch, they didn't have this much health. Now, of course, I'm out of stamina. And I died. So we're just going to revive the obelisk. Now I haven't played since they did the combat update. It's about 2 patches ago, 3 patches ago. Like I said previously, those little scorpions did not have that much health, so they were fairly easy to kill. Alright, so we've collected all of our items. Just gonna go ahead and put all of our armor back on. guess it would help if I just get right clicked and equipped. If you notice, when I went through the anomaly and now died and came back out, the anomaly has disappeared. So to get to anomalies, you can either find those little the little cubes that are floating, or if you get lucky, you can find some scrolls. Like I have a scroll which will automatically teleport me to another desert. Then I also have one for a ruined city. You can find those in the chests. You see how much health this bull has here. He has 25. He's a level 1. Okay, so we're gonna try to fight this bull. Of course, my defense failed. And it says that I am bleeding. We're just going to use a bandage to stop the bleeding. Now, to me, combat it's kind of hit and miss, just like I was trying to fight that little scorpion. And I was only doing 1 damage, yet if I look at my sword, I'm assuming I should do about 6 damage a swing. So I'm not sure how defense and stuff figures into the combat when fighting monsters. I guess his defense was higher than the damage my sword could do. So we're just going to run around and find another anomaly. It might take a minute. We'll see if we can find another one to jump into. Alright, so here we go. We did find another anomaly. Now this is the ruined city anomaly. So we can kind of explore the city. There should be wolves here in the city. And here you can forage the cars. Get a lot of scrap metal. You can also get some circuit boards and some of the harder to find materials here, like electromechanical devices. Let's see if we can find. That's a level 3 wolf. We'll not be able to fight him. Let's see if we can find one that's maybe a little bit lower level. Let's see what this one over here is. He's a level 1, so we'll go ahead and we'll fight this level 1 wolf. Now again, the right mouse button makes you block, and when you're blocking, you cannot move. Your character is locked into position. And then the left mouse button is our attack. So let's go in and start combat with this wolf. So again, we're still only doing 1 damage. So now we can go ahead and pick our meat. We can get our leather off of him. So we got 3 wolf pelts, and we can collect some trophies, which are just going to be bones and teeth, and a few eyes occasionally. So we got some willow planks and some scrap metal there. Forge this pile, some scrap metal. A lot of scrap metal. So a few bricks. Like I said, anomalies are a great place to get crafting materials. Like here I'm getting bricks, so I don't have to craft those myself. So I don't have to collect all of the raw materials and then make the bricks. Here in this anomaly, I can just go ahead and harvest bricks. Which does save quite a bit of time in crafting. So there is a level 2 king wolf, and chances are I couldn't fight him either. I think he would be too strong for me. I tried to fight that level 2 scorpion thing earlier, and that didn't turn out so well for me. So I'm gonna try to avoid that wolf. Just gonna kind of go along the back side here. Let's try to fight this level 2 gray wolf here. Maybe I can fight him. His defense is a little bit lower than that king wolf. Alright, so we got him. Took a little bit of damage. See if I don't know why it's not giving me the options to harvest. Of course I'm bleeding again. I'll have to use some healing cover here to stop the bleeding. Did not seem to help. So I think I'm going to end up having to craft some bandages. Go ahead and create 2 of those. Oh, and now the king wolf is attacking me. That is fantastic, and I'm stuck on it. If I can get ready to fight him. I really don't think he's a level 3. Just don't think I'm gonna be able to do much to him. Yeah, he's hit me for 24 health. Try to run away. Probably won't make it. He'll probably end up getting me. Like I said, they did change combat up. They did make it more difficult. Used to, these guys were all level 1. And now they have a range. They can spawn and be any range from 1 to, I think 5 levels higher than your character. If I had a better sword and better shield, I could probably take that guy. But since I'm still basically using beginner's items, he's still chasing me. He'll probably chase me all over this map. So to get away from him, I'm probably just gonna end up having to leave the anomaly. Go ahead and take those items real quick. But I could run. Or if I could run up that ladder there. I wonder if he would chase me up that ladder. Looks like he stopped chasing me. I guess when I fell down that little cliff there, I guess he stopped chasing me. Go ahead and use my bandage now. And it failed. And that bandage failed. I'm not sure why those keep failing. If I can't get the bleeding to stop, I'll end up bleeding. Okay, so that one finally worked. Took 3 bandages and 2 or 3 healing ointments. Alright, so I'm gonna head back out and I'm going to try to make it back to my house. I did have to venture pretty good ways away, and you can find anomalies if you're looking at the map. What is that? Maybe my next goal will be to head over and see what this is. But if you're looking at the map, what I was saying is you can find anomalies on the map. They'll show up as a little glowing spot. Kind of difficult to see, but if you look real close, you can find them. I don't see any right now. That's how I found. The one I was just in. So I'm just gonna run back to my house now. So heading back to my house, I come across this anomaly here. So if you look at the map, you can see it right here on the map. So it makes it a little bit easier to find anomalies if you're hunting for resources. You can kind of look at your map and then tell where you need to go from there. Alright, so I made it back to the house. I did pick up a few recipes for some different items while I was out and about. Came across a few chests that had some recipes in them. That's a very brief look at what there is for the combat right now. Now the game is still in alpha, and the developer does seem to be extremely active. They're pushing, right now we're getting updates very regularly, and several updates a week at that. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, or you'd like to see anything else about the game, just shoot me a comment. Make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, guys.